Hey guys, this is Gabe with Griffin Motorsports, and welcome to Camaro Fest. Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a quick tour of the booth. Luckily it didn't blow away last night, although it really tried to with the 70-mile-an-hour winds. So anyway, just a couple things. We've got some merch. Finally have GMS t-shirts, go faster, stay cooler. Just showing off some of the ARP hardware that you can only get at Griffin Motorsports, like our supercharger bolts. We have the lower pulley bolts in a 6-pack or a 3-pack. We have matching thermostat housing bolts now. You can basically get 12-point stainless or 12-point black for just about everything. So just showing off a little bit of that stuff. Moving on to our Banks iDash. We've got a cool interactive display here, trying to show people the way, giving them the tools that they need to track their IATs properly, check their oil pressure and all that good stuff. There's no better way to monitor this data than our single gauge pod for guys that only want one versus like a double gauge pod like I have on my car. On this display, we're also showing off our flex fuel kit that is showing off the firewall bracket and the advanced fuel dynamics all billet flex fuel sensor, along with our Dime quick connect package. And so this line kit basically hides the fuel filter and a one-way check valve under the car. Kind of a rudimentary mock-up, but at least it shows you how the system kind of works and how easy it is to snap the kit together. Moving on, RideTech was nice enough to bring by a set of their coilovers. Obviously, they're on the car, but we can't really show them off. And it just so happens that Blaine, their marketing guy, lives like a half an hour from here. So it was not hard for them to bring this by, which is cool because now we can go over some of the benefits with people and show them how the system works. So thank you, RideTech, for bringing these by. We are showing off one of our prototype sets of our brand new intercooler bricks. Nobody has really seen these yet. This is the latest version. There's one small little tweak that we're making to the final production version, but this is essentially production ready. These came off of a couple different testing cars that we use for validation. Thank you, Alec at LMP, for giving these the go through. Showing off a couple K-Tech 103 throttle bodies just to show people the different colors and anodizing. Showing off our Dime Quick Connect fuel line kit that we're developing for the 2-high PSI Katana port rails. As you guys know, there's a lot of liability in making these hoses yourself, especially as a DIYer. And so for guys that don't want the stress of potential leaks and failure points in the dozen or so connections that you'll make on a kit like this, we're working with Dime to give you a turnkey snap together fuel line kit that really just takes the guesswork out of it. And it also includes some custom made monoblocks. So this is a single monoblock. Everything here fits perfectly, snaps all together. Kind of a rudimentary mock-up, but I think it gives you the idea of how the kit works. Moving on, the Griffin Motorsports high flow hood bracket. Obviously this is an oldie but a goodie in the 5 different colors, red, white, and blue. And then we have a couple of our Grip Tech pulleys that we keep in stock, now in 8 rib, 10 rib, and for you high horsepower guys, we've got the 12 rib now. We can get these for the LT4 supercharger or the Maggie 2650 or the Whipples. showing off a couple flavors of valve covers. Obviously, we are partial to the K-Tech cast valve covers, but for those of you who want to run those Katana 2-high PSI port rail kit, you're going to need and want their billet anodized valve covers. So we're showing those off too. These are actually for the camshaft shootout, so got to keep those looking nice. And then last but not least, we have, I think was a pretty cool display of our Stage 2 oil cooler kit with triple heat exchanger kit from CSF, and then obviously the main cooler made by CSF, designed by Matt at Dedicated Motorsports. So this has been like the talk of the show so far, partly thanks to the Dime Quick Connect fittings that make installation snap. Just showing off the new Gen 2 air deflectors, and then the modular design of our aux cooler kit that allows you to run 3/4 inch hose barb for the heat exchanger side. If you run the 3/4 inch hose through the entire system, so from aux cooler to pump to heat exchanger to fender tank, you get a 25% increase in gallon per minute flow. So this is not a small detail, and you can only do this if you have our fittings. And that kind of rounds it out. Hold on. What is this? Look, what do we have here? Whoa!